What's up, folks? What is up? I'm back here in Dundalk, and we are going to show you some of the clips from today. We're going to show you a bit of eating again, something different. I'm going to go to the Dundalk match tonight. Dundalk's going to win the league, hopefully. And I'm going to cook you some oats. What else am I doing? I'm also trying to edit the video. This probably won't be up until Monday, but this is going to be Saturday night's clip. This is what I do, edit. I use iSkySoft video editor. It's not great. There is better things like iMovie and whatnot, but as you can see, it does the job. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. Gonna show you how to make some protein oats. I've done it before, but some people keep asking me how do you do it. I'm gonna show you what I get up to today. Gonna hit the gym. I'll probably show you some of that. Nothing major. Just keep the videos going. See you in the next one. There you have it. Protein oats, 80 grams of oats, 20 grams of peanut butter, and a scoop of whey protein. I love the what is it? Sticky toffee pudding flavour. Loving that. I always try and change it up. I love the chocolate brownie flavour as well. It's probably nicest. I'm gonna throw in a banana as well. Actually, I'm gonna throw a banana in on top of this. I'm actually gonna show you in the press. Okay. Coconut oil for the pan, get a couple of fats in. Obviously love my Uncle Frank's Forever fucking red hot stuff. And then the protein, I have some seasoning, I have chili powder hot, I have pepper, I have the Sunpat peanut butter, I love that. And then I have my packets of rice, Mexican style, they're one of my favourites. And then I have my vitamins, still have to take them. I have my creatine and I have my BCAAs, bananas, 1 calorie spray as well. So not much in that, some brown rice at the back, usually use that whenever I'm playing football. So yeah, a bit of an insight. A little bottle of wine. Yeah, get that away from me. Right, strawberries, because I freaking love strawberries and they're really good for you, and I don't eat enough fruit, so I try to get in as many as ever as possible. They're like really low in calories, so you can have as much as you like. Also, I'm wondering how many calories macros that meal was. 252. We have 80 grams of oats, Wexford strawberries, up Wexford, up the Banty, south peanut butter spread, and then the sticky toffee. So yeah, and this app is called MyFitnessPal. If you don't have MyFitnessPal, then you're already in serious trouble. Check out my video on MyFitnessPal if you don't know how to use it. All good. Yo, my first voiceover on this channel. I'm going to talk you through what I did for training my shoulders and my arms. I always start with the heaviest compound movement, which is the overhead press. This is definitely my favourite exercise for shoulders, and I always start with it. I go with about 5 sets of about 5 to 8 reps. First thing you want to know about the proper overhead press form is when you're standing with the bar on your shoulders, and then you want to press the bar basically over your head until your elbows are locked. Don't use your legs, try and keep them straight and lower the bar to your shoulders and basically repeat. I always, like I said, go for roughly around reps of 5 and 8 for
more sets, compound sets, whether it's squat, bench press, deadlift. I always try and do lots of volume along with plenty of frequency during the week. Obviously, I'm working my shoulders here. This is the heaviest lift of the day, so I always start with it. After the overhead press, I think I went on to some side lateral raises. Yeah, I always grab the squat bar beside me because it's basically the easiest way you can grab onto anything really if you want. But the first thing you want to do is you want to grasp the dumbbells basically in front of the thighs with the elbows just slightly bent. As you can see, I'm not having my elbows completely straight. I'm just slightly bending over, sticking my bum a little bit behind me with the hips and knees bent slightly. I'm raising the upper arms to my sides, and the shoulders are shoulder weight. I'm not bringing them way over my head because that would mean the weight is probably too light, and I'm maintaining the elbows height above or equal to wrists, and then I just lower and repeat. I like to go and do these about I'll probably do about 3 to 4 sets, 4 sets max, about 10 reps. I don't like doing too many sets of these, keeping the volume pretty low, as it is really an isolation movement. I always try and not to bring it over my ear because it's probably too heavy if it's too light if you're firing it over your head. So this is a good, I think I'm using 7.5 kg here. It's a perfect weight for me as I'm struggling for the last couple of reps. You always want to struggle for the last couple of reps of every set. Then I went on to the front plate raise. This is probably usually one of my last exercises for shoulders. I would basically just stand upright and grip the weight with my hands, but 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock positions, and just hold the weight basically at my waist, and I'm slowly raising the plate past shoulder level while keeping the arms extended. There's a slight bend on my arms, as you can see. They're not completely straight. This is my buddy Keith. Keith has been bulking now for the last couple of weeks, maybe 6 or 7 weeks. He has now added at least 5 kg of weight, and he's flying up the weights. I would give it, I'd say about 2 months ago, Keith was never really able to lift the 15 kg 3 sets, but now he's working with it no problem. So as I said, I would usually do 3 sets of these with about 10 reps again, because it's an isolation movement, working the front delts. The gym was actually pretty quiet at this stage, so that's why we took the camera out and I wanted to video the whole workout. Next workout I went on to was, yes, the shrugs. Now, the shrugs, I'm very, very bad for working out the shrugs for my traps. I wouldn't have the best of traps, but I'm going to try and work these every single back and shoulder day. So I just basically went as heavy as I could here, 20 kg either side, and you can use plates for this if you want. And the next movement on to the arms, I always start with the bicep curl and usually use the barbell. You can go short grip or you can go wide grip. I always go wide grip on the bar for the barbell curls. Focusing here really on the contraction. In biceps, you never want to go too heavy and you never want to go too light. You just want to meet in the middle where you're really feeling it and you're squeezing at the end of each rep. You don't want to be swinging too much. As you can see here, we have a slight swing, and haters going to fucking hate, but we need to get that weight up, and we are not madly swinging. We are basically contracting at the very end of our rep. I think I went with 4 sets here between the rep range of 10 and 12. Could have went a bit lower, but I progressive overloaded by adding more weight on the bar, and that's how we make those motherfucking gains. The next thing I did go for was the alternating bicep curl. Now, these alternating bicep curls is probably my favourite, especially whenever my arms are absolutely pumped from doing the bicep curls using the barbell. I go here, I think it's 8 on each side, really focusing on turning my pinky towards my shoulder and make sure I'm getting the right contraction. I could do 15 kg here, but I like to do 12 because it just gives me the right form and I'm not swinging like a lunatic. I usually do these just before I work my triceps to really get the pump and get the blood flowing, along with the with the good form. As I said, I think I superset it here. I did. I went straight into the tricep push downs. I always warm up first in my tricep workouts though, as I will usually do 12 or 15 reps of lower weight, and then I go on and do, as you can see, with a superset. I like to try my best to keep my elbows as tight into the side of my body and keep the head neutral. I think then we went on to our last bicep exercise, which was the single arm cable curl. You can do these with 2 arms at a time, but I think this really isolates the muscle and you can really focus on 1 arm at a time. You can do this going from your right arm to your left and back to your right if you wish. I went for about 3 sets here again, 10 reps, moved on to my left arm, really making sure I'm not swinging or I'm not leaning back, leaning forward, nothing stupid, just nothing too heavy, nothing too light, really getting the contraction and getting the pump on as much as I can. Next thing I went on to, actually the last thing I showed in this video was the tricep kickbacks, I call them. Not too sure if that's what they're called, but they're really getting the pump in the back of the arm, the last tricep exercise. I do these at the end of every single tricep workout, going for high reps, low weight to really get the blood flowing. And then I hope you enjoy the next 2 or 3 minutes of the Dundalk FC game. And the crowd is absolutely something to behold.
just after getting in after that match. It was absolutely lethal. I hope you enjoyed some of the footage that I did show you. The crowd was lethal in the shed, and we won the league, so happy days. My buddy Keith here behind me is cooking a pizza. I can't have pizza, so I had some spinach and pine pasta, and I had some just bit of chicken in a packet. I put the macros and the calories on the screen. I hope you've learned something through the gym sessions, working your shoulders and arms and why we do it, and also the food that I ate during the day, just to keep myself lean and keep myself ticking over and aiming for that 65 kg or 67 kg low body fat before I can bulk up. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the dislike button if you didn't enjoy it, and if you enjoyed the crowd in the shed when Dundalk won the league, then write a comment and let me know if you stumble upon this video while searching for Dundalk FC in YouTube. So I'm out of here, I'm going to bed, I work in the morning, race you out, thank you.